Hello everyone, thanks for joining Salesforce CPQ program. So myself Amol Banwal, I am having like 11 year of experience in Salesforce technology and have done 25 plus project successful implementation end to end. And also I'm a Salesforce CPQ certified consultant. So today I would like to discuss about the two things. One is product rule and the price rule. And we'll discuss about what is the difference between this product rule and price rule and how this product rule is going to like help you in different aspect, and the price rule how it is going to help you in a Salesforce CPQ aspect. And let me begin with this product rule versus price rule a slide deck. Hopefully now this in a product rule, you see in a product rule you can like hide and show the product on a bundle. You can add and remove the product from the bundle, and you can put also a validation rule either on a quote or either on a bundle product. You can also put and set up an alert message. The difference between this alert message and validation rule is basically alert is just a pop-up and warning message where a user can take the decision, but in the validation rule you cannot bypass that messages actually. So you are still will be stuck with the process. You won't be able to save the code until unless those validation has matched to the criteria actually. Now coming to the dynamic product filter. So with help of product rule, we can set up a dynamic filter also. Now in the price rule, you can do what else you can do in a price rule actually, which you cannot achieve through the product rule. One is like override the quantity, and second one is called override the price. Third one is called calculate and use for role of field on a quote object. And fourth one is called used for some custom discounting processes actually. So I will go and start with the another slide deck. So now I will start with the product rule first, then I will cover up the price rule here. In my product rule, I will discuss about each and individual example step by step, one by one. I will take one example for hide and show the product using the product rule. So I will discuss about the another slide deck where I have been using this product rule, how the validation can appear or how the validation can be set up with help of product rule actually. So in my slide deck, you see I have taken one example saying that in Universal Inc. is a company does not want to allow the users or sales rep to give a discount greater than 10% on a hardware product actually. So these kind of like a restriction I do wanted to fulfill with help of product rule. So product rule, the type called validation here. Now I'm moving to my Salesforce org, in which you see I have already created one product rule called restrict discount greater than 10%. And in this a product rule which is a type called validation and a scope called quote. And I have marked this product rule as a active actually. So here you see the message called you are not allowed to give a discount more than 10% of a hardware product. Now in the product rule, you have a related list called error condition. Based on this error condition fulfillment, your message will appear actually. So I have added a two validation rule where I'm checking the product family. If my product family is hardware, if my discount is greater than 10%, I am stopping my sales rep to do not proceed further for saving the code. So this is the product rule that we have set up, and the product rule is type of validation actually. And this is what the generic scenario that I've been talking here. Moving to the moving to the one of the what do you call some quick run around. So let me click on edit here. Let me click on edit line item. In this edit line, I'm going to add one of the hardware product. As you see, the hardware product uh, that I have set up. These are few hardware product that I have set up. So I can go and pick up any one of the hardware product. Normally, I'm going to pick this one called copy binding module. This copy binding module is a product family called hardware. Let me select this product. If I'm giving a discounting more than 10%, let's suppose I'm providing a discount this much. Let me calculate this one. Okay, so the moment I save this code, I'm getting this error message. You are not allowed to give a discount more than 10% of hardware product. So this particular use case or business scenario, I have achieved with help of product rule validation type. Now, at the end of this particular session, I will be sharing this PPT link on my YouTube channel. You can just go and download that PPT PowerPoint for your um, further study purposes. So now moving to my slide deck, where I will be taking another example or another use case scenario for alert messages. Right, I talked about validation rule. Now I'm going to discuss about the alert message, which is basically a warning. Now I talked about like a difference between the alert and validation is basically validation I cannot bypass, but of course the alert I can bypass. Alert is just a warning, but validation is you, me as a sales rep, I am not supposed to save my code until unless that criteria is matched actually. So now moving to the scenario called product rule, alert rule basically. I'm going to discuss about one of the example called Universal Link company want to display an alert message to upsell their business and show a recommended message to salesperson saying that if you are selling a tablet 10-inch product, you must add a tablet 10-inch cover case also. So you are recommending a salesperson to sell this tablet 10-inch product together with the tablet 10-inch cover case also, because my companies or this universal Link company would like to upsell their business actually. So this could be one of the use case that I'm going to discuss how this could be achieved with help of product rule alert type. So now moving to the my screen here, you see the product rule that I have set up is of type called alert, recommended alert message. In this again a similar behavior, the product rule, the message, please suggest customer to buy a cover case of 10-inch tablet, and then the scope called code and the error condition. The error condition is basically in which I have been calculating the 10-inch tablet product quantity. If that tested variable or customary variable count is greater than 1, then I am uh, displaying one warning message or alert message to the sales rep. So this is the setup that I have done for my alert messages. So now I'm going to just do some testing here in my code again. I would like to add a product called tablet 10-inch. I'm adding this tablet 10-inch tablet product. Click on save button, select button. I'm going to click on save here. So now here you see the moment I have either I can click on a continue, either you can click on a cancel. The moment I can cancel, I will be able to be on a same quote line reader page. I can go and add the tablet 10-inch cover case also, and then I can click on a continue actually. So this is what I have achieved so far. So I talked about two scenarios for product rule. One is alert and validation rule. Now I'm moving to the slide deck for the another a type of product rule called selection rule. The selection is basically to hide or showcase the product, to show the product, to add the product, hide and remove the product from your bundle actually. So now the purpose of this product rule selection rule is to where you wanted to uh, put a mechanism where in your bundle selection or product selection you would like to remove some options from the bundle, you would like to add and hide some options from the bundle itself actually. So here I am taking one of the example. Here you see the universal in company want to show and add the product and hide the remove the product based on the monitor size, screen size. If I am purchasing a screen size of 17-inch size of monitor, I must be able to this Logitech monitor 17 is must be automatically selected based on my screen size. So this is what my use case sample example. Now going back to my Salesforce, I'm clicking on edit line here. Let me remove the product that I have added so far. I'm just deleting that. Now let me show you what all product rule that I have set up here before I move to the actual exercise. So I have created two product rule, one for positive scenario, another for negative scenario, in which I have defined my product rule as a selection rule type, and in this you will see the one is called error condition and the third one is called action, and I have bind this product rule with a configuration of the bundle actually. So whenever any sales rep is configuring the bundle called Logitech computer bundle, this product selection rule will automatically run in case the criteria is met. So my criteria is saying that my error condition is saying that if the screen size is 15-inch, then I will have to take the action. What action? The action is saying that you'll have to first show and add this product called Logitech monitor 15-inch because I have taken my criteria called 15-inch and remove the product called hide and remove the product called Logitech monitor 17-inch. So in case any sales rep is going to configure this bundle and based on the monitor screen size, I will have to add the product and remove the other product correspondingly. So let me go back to the add product screen on a quote, search for the bundle. I select my bundle here. After my bundle selection, I land up onto this configuration screen where I can pick up the monitor section. I can go and choose my screen size. So here in my monitor feature, I can see the two product called Logitech computer, Logitech monitor 17-inch and 15-inch both. But before I proceed further with the bundle configuration, I must select this screen size. So if I am selecting the 15-inch, the Logitech monitor 15-inch by default will be selected. If I am selecting a 17-inch, my 17-inch Logitech computer will be selected automatically. So this is what I would like to achieve, and I have achieved using the product rule selection rule processes. Okay, now I talked about this product rule selection rule. Now I'm moving to the another slide deck called dynamic product filter using the product rule options. So again, the best part of this product rule, you can achieve the dynamic filter, or rather than showcasing an entire options in that particular feature, you can make a dynamic list of the product under that particular feature also. So the dynamic product filter using product rule, I would like to take one example here. Let's suppose Universal Inc. company want to show all the list of cabinet product in a cabinet feature actually. So I have my cabinet feature. In this cabinet, I would like to list down all the cabinet. Let's suppose after 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, regularly I have been adding a multiple cabinet in my like a product catalog. So rather than salesperson or a CRM admin to add those cabinet individually in the individual bundle itself. So our bundle where I do have a feature of cabinet, that cabinet section by default lists down all my cabinet related product actually. So this is what the requirement it is. The requirement here is very straightforward, and the requirement here is basically do not make a dependency on a user side or a CRM admin side where whenever any recurring or recurring like a cabinet are coming in the product catalog, if I am adding a more cabinet product in my um, product catalog, so whenever any sales rep is configuring that bundle, that cabinet product must be listed in the particular bundle rather than CRM admin person can go and individually add those options in a different bundle actually. Of course. So now moving to my my Salesforce organization where you see the this cabinet options. Now in the cabinet option here you see the add options available here actually. The add option is basically what it does. It will automatically run my product rule, and that product rule is basically I am having a one filter criteria saying that if that particular bundle is being selected and the cabinet is run, and then you will have to just display all the product where you find the cabinet actually. So you see the moment I clicked on that, I can see the Logitech cabinet 1.0. I can see the Logitech CPU cabinet. So these are the two cabinet I am seeing here. Now, how I have configured this one in a product rule. Let me go back to the product rule section. Um, okay, so cabinet. Again, the criteria here is product rule. The type here is basically a filter type, and another option like in my configuration rule I have added this bundle, and this product rule is going to run on my feature name called cabinet actually. So under this cabinet my this configuration rule product rule will run, and what it will run, it will check it will do a optional filter here. Let me open that optional filter. What it does, uh, um, where it is saying that the product code contains cabinet. If my product code contains cabinet, show me the list of all the product in my particular features section actually. This is what the product rule that I have discussed about. Now these are the like a type of product rule that we have discussed. Again, I'm going back to my this product rule section. I talked about the hide and sew, which is called product rule selection rule, and then add and remove product, which is again a selection rule. I talked about the validation rule. I talked about the alert message type. I talked about also a dynamic filter or call filter actually. So this is all about our product rule. Now I am moving to the price rule. What else or what scenario you wanted to use your price rule actually? And this product rule and price rule is very powerful tool in Salesforce CPQ behavior. It's depend on the company to company requirement. So I'm moving to the price rule here is now the price rule for override quantity actually. So I use for overriding the quantity. I would like to take one use case scenario here is in case of sales user is selecting a motherboard of quantity greater than 1, then override the quantity of cabinet with the same quantity as the motherboard quantity. It means that if I am taking the CPU of 3, so my motherboard of 3 type, so my cabinet will be a 3 automatically actually. So this is what the requirement here, because sometime what it happened in company, they wanted to like override the quantity based on the parent quantity actually. So there is a parent-child relationship between those product catalog. That is why this price rule will help to override the quantity based on the parent quantity. Actually, it is very straightforward, like use case that I took, and hope you guys going to love this use case and scenario. Now I'm moving to this price rule again. I'm taking one of the example where I'm opening my price rule that I have set up here. The product, this is my price rule. In this price rule, I have taken one example of my summary variable that I took. In this summary variable, where I have been calculating the quantity of my motherboard, which is greater than 1. If my motherboard quantity is greater than 1, and the product option is basically a Logitech CPU cabinet, because I will have to add the quantity of the CPU cabinet actually. So in my like a price rule, in my price rule, I have three sections. One is called price condition, price sections. In my price section, you see I am overriding the quantity of my product, the quantity of my motherboard actually. The quantity of motherboard, uh, this is my source variable, the product option of this quantity. So I am overriding the quantity with the quantity of the motherboard. This quantity of motherboard is going to assign under a product option is called basically a cabinet actually. So let me configure this bundle for you, then you would be able to understand exact requirement here. Here you see. So let's suppose I am changing this quantity to 3. So my cabinet quantity will automatically will be changed based on my quantity change here actually. So this is what quantity override features I have used again a price rule here. Now I'm moving to the my slide deck and going to the another use case scenario. The price rule, again the price rule is very powerful tool. You can use the price rule for the roll up summary. Sometime what it happen in the code template PDF document, you like to show the hardware price or hardware quantity in a separate section. Sometime you like to showcase the hardware amount or software amount together in a summary, actually in a summary section. So those summary sections, rather than creating a multiple a roll up summary field on the code line object, what you can do, you can straightforward just go and define the field, and then the with help of this price rule engine, you can calculate the quote line quantity or quote line amount or quote line discount amount, whatever the field that you like to roll up those values from the quote line and update on a quote header actually. And that quote header field, roll up field, you can further use for different purpose, maybe for validation, maybe for alert, maybe for your code template PDF document also. Now I'm going to discuss about one of the use case scenario here. Company would like to see the total hardware price and the total software price on a quote. Here you see I can see the software total amount of this much, right? So with help of again a price rule, I am able to achieve this roll off. Okay. Now moving to the my price rule that I have set up here. Okay. Software total amount roll up. This is calculator scope and non-calculate. Then again I have used the price condition as a summary variable. If the my price condition summary variable is saying that sum of software, this is greater than 0 value, then I am going to update or take the action. This is my target field on a code called software total amount. this software total amount is going to be updated with help of my summary variable called sum of software. So this is what I have achieved with help of my price rule engine. Let me run this. Okay, click on save button. Click on save. Now in my code header, let me open my code header here. So in my code header, you see I have my software total amount, which is again basically if you see in my code line item, I have only one software product which is of 1000 of quantity, 1000 of amount actually. So this is my requirement, and I have achieved with help of price rule for the to override the code header field using the price rule. Now moving to the next slide deck here. Now coming to this one, another use case scenario where you would like to give a give a discount automatically with help of some company requirement or with help of pricing rule. So I have one of my company, they would like to give a 10% discount on software product for all a gold customer type actually. So if my customer is a gold type customer, I would like to give us a discount of 10% on my software actually. So what I have done here is, you see my Burlington Textile is a company. Um, this company is basically uh, I have some. Okay, let me first open that price rule that I have set up here. Okay, software applied at 10% discount. This is the price rule that I have created. In my price rule, this is what the action that I took, and this is what the condition. Let me open that condition. On my on my code, I am taking that customer type equals value called gold. If my customer type is gold on my code customer, and then if any one of the product, if my on my Microsoft Windows 2010, this is my product. If that product is added, then based on my customer type called based on my customer type called gold, and based on my product selected called Windows Microsoft software, I would like to give a discount of 10%. So in my quote line, you see I take the action discount percent and 10% discount. So this is what the price rule that I have set up for this particular scenario. Let me go back to the edit line options. Okay, before I move to the quote line product options, let me showcase you the customer type here. So let's suppose I'm giving a customer type called gold. Click on save. Let me edit the line. So I updated my code called customer type called gold customer. Now let's see the good part here, how this discounting is going to be happen actually. So click on add. Let me add that Microsoft product. Click on select. So you see the additional 10% discount get automatically get added, and like my unit price was like a 1000 rupees. I am getting a 10% discount just because of my price rule engine runs after that. and it automatically applies that a 10% discount because my particular customer is of type called a gold customer. So you see this price rule is very powerful tool to override the quantity, to roll up the field and populate on a quote header, and to give us a custom discounting also. Now moving to the another use case scenario where you wanted to override the price also. So now the price rule can be used for the overriding the pricing purposes also. So in one of my use case here, you see if my region is Mexico, so based on that region and location, my freight charges will be changed. If I belong to the New Mexico, my freight charges will be X rupees. If my region is North America or South America or some region, then based on my region, my freight charges will be different. So sometime what it happen, the freight charges will totally depend on my customer or my manufacturing location. So let's suppose I'm in New York. I have my production house, my manufacturing house in my New York. So I would like to sell multiple product to a customer who is located in California, who is located in West Virginia or Chicago. So based on the different reason, my freight charges will be different actually. Now with help of again this price rule engine, I am overriding the pricing, right? So now let's see the definition in my organization what I have done so far. So let me go back to my price rule engine, the price rule definition first. Okay, so this is my price rule here. What I have done here so far, the override freight price. This is my price rule. In my price rule, what I have been doing, I am using one of my lookup object actually. So what I have done, the lookup object is very powerful process, and this lookup object, I think you can also use in price rule. You can use in product rule also. So now this in price rule, I have been using this lookup object, and this lookup object is carrying my all the data. Carrying means I have said my region wise pricing actually. So let me showcase you my region wise pricing here. So you see I have in Alabama, my freight currency is 110. If I am selling to the California, my freight currency will be like 150. So this particular region or freight region with the freight currencies I have set up in my another lookup object, and that lookup object I am utilizing in my price rule engine, right? So this price rule I have been running this price rule in let me open let me see this condition here first. So in my condition here you see if the product option product code is Logitech computer freight, so for particular product I am running this overriding the taking an action, right? I'm overriding the unit price actually. If that matches, I'm overriding the unit price. The unit price is basically a source field called freight currency. So in my lookup field, in my lookup object, I have this freight currency as a a custom field, and that custom field value is going to be updated on my particular product options called Logitech computer freight actually. So this is what the target here, and this is what called lookup query. So what it does, Salesforce will run this Salesforce CPQ engine will run and check for the region from the product options. So in that product option, if my region is matched with my particular lookup object of name, means if I'm selecting Alabama, my Alabama get matched with the region lookup name, and my freight is going to be automatically updated in my unit price of the particular freight product, right? So this is what I have used for my price rule and lookup query to override my freight price. So let me go back to the particular use case scenario and run that scenario in my uh, in a code itself. Let me click save. So in which I have taken a Logitech computer bundle. Let me go back and click on add product options here. Let me search for the Logitech here. If I do select for a Logitech computer bundle, click on that. Okay, fantastic. Let me choose a screen size. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Let me add some cabinet also. Picking up the cabinet. Now moving to the software. This is fine. Clicking on freight. Now here you see I'm selecting a freight here. In that freight section, I have Logitech computer freight. I'm going to select a region for which region you wanted to deploy. So I'm going to select a California. Okay, so okay, what is that? Mexican. Let me see the data what I have set up here. Okay, I have set up for New Mexico. So if I select the New Mexico and click on save, so what it does, you see my Logitech computer freight value. Okay, it is not overriding. I don't know. Okay, let me rerun again. Okay. So in New Jersey, you see my unit price is like 440 rupees. So let me open that region. New in New Jersey. Let me see. Okay, New Jersey is 420, and let me see here. What I'm getting. New Jersey is 440. Okay, maybe like some duplicate I have. New Mexico. Okay. So this is now New Mexico. I'm selecting. Then New Jersey. Okay, somehow I think it is not working as per as of now. So this is what I would like to achieve here. You, with help of like a price rule engine, you can directly just override the unit price also. So now, hope you guys enjoyed this session, and I just briefed about all this like a product rule and price rule for different use case and scenarios. And please guys go and share this YouTube channel to other people who would like to implement or who are still in implementation of the Salesforce CPQ, or whomsoever is going to be interested in this Salesforce CPQ. I'm also reachable, and this is my LinkedIn profile. You can just go and follow me on LinkedIn also. And thanks for watching YouTube. Thanks for watching my channel. Thank you so much.